Cody has always seen these women as just helpers in his life.
Yes.
Really not helpers. People he put his foot on their neck to get where he wants to get.
Yes.
And he really confirmed that today when he said that, at least I have 4 sets of shoulders to lay leadership and responsibility on.
Yeah.
And I cringed when I heard that.
Yeah.
But y'all, it's Mary.
And Amma.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
comment down below, you guys, because today we're going to get into all of the details, you guys.
Yes.
We were seeing a clip from one of Gwen's reviews.
Yes.
And we saw this, and it really just clicked that I feel like Cody, just from the very beginning, has just kind of seen these women as nothing more than a meal ticket.
It's never been a patriarchy that he was trying to say.
He was trying to see them as a meal ticket and also as a way as a stepping stone to get to where he wants to be.
And also people who shared the leadership role with him, because he was never a leader. He never could do it. That's why his father found him to be very irresponsible.
Yeah.
And he says so. I have, these 4 women. Really, it's minus Robin. Really, what he meant, I got this 3 women. I don't know why he's putting Robin up there.
Because he's not going to put anything on her shoulders. Her burden is quite light and fluffy. She probably wearing a fur coat, enjoying the fruits of the labor of the other 3 wives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he always looked to the women to make decisions with them. He looked to them to provide for the family. Like Gwen said that Janelle, because this part where Janelle thought that, like, people thought that she was lazy because she wasn't, like, an active mom, with the children. But Gwen was like, she's not lazy. She was the financial breadwinner.
Yeah.
Breadwinner. So I'm thinking, was she making more money than Cody? Like, who was making more money?
I didn't catch that till you said
yeah,
wait,
she said so. So you had Janelle being the breadwinner. You had Christine being the matriarch.
Mm-hmm.
You had Mary, also pulling her weight with some money too. Like, he had these 3 women, all in these leadership roles, right?
Yeah.
And then you had Cody, the 2 leeches, Cody and Robin.
Yeah.
So when he now wanted to change, I think he was in season 16, when he sat back, I think after Christine, he knew the writing was on the wall and Christine was gone. Actually, Christine was gone, right? And she wasn't there. He sat back. I am going to now be the leader of my home again. I'm going to be the patriarch. It's like everybody was stunned. Even Mary looked confused. Janelle looked shocked. Like, who is this person?
But the thing is, Robin has enabled that behavior because she has him thinking like a dodo bird that he is running anything. He's not even running that household because Robin's running him. He's the one on the leash.
And he was fine with it. He was fine with the women, because he even said in the beginning when he was saying that I have, these strong women in my life, right? He had these 3 strong women in his life. And he was actually fine with that. He says, okay, there are some polygamous families where the man is leading, but I've always had these 3 strong women, and I'm fine with that. He was fine with that. But I think what happened was Robin, like a little birdie, was there in his ear, letting him know that these women, they're not being respectful to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they are kind of leading you. It's like they don't want to submit to you, but I will submit to you. You are my best customer. I will submit myself to you. Okay? And what you're bringing to my table, because I brought nothing but some debt. I brought my children. Okay? I brought some lies, some confusion. Lies about Christine.
Hello.
Okay, I'm bringing some gossip to you, lies about your children, whether Hunter don't like me or whatever. Like, that's what she did. I'm gonna bring chaos to you. That's all she brought to the table. But she was gonna make him the best customer. Talk about what he's giving to her. But really, it was the toil, the sweat, the blood, the tears of those wives.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that they had all of those assets. Look at Janelle. Like, not only was she the breadwinner, she gave her inheritance to this man.
Crazy. Would not have been me. That is for me and me alone.
And what did
she should have kept that, so she would have had a little nest egg for when you started acting like a fool. Women, that's why I said women. No matter if your man provided, you gotta have savings. You gotta have a little job on the side, even if you being a little typewriter, maybe 1 hour a week.
That's something you never should have even told him you had. She should have kept. She had that before she met him. That's something you should have kept for yourself. For yourself. For a rainy day when that man act up.
But she wasn't thinking about that. Well, because in this
and we need to know that
they
as
don't
women.
condone. I don't think they condone divorce really, because the fact that you have to go quote unquote in the words of Robin, having an affair or do infidelity to leave just lets me know this. They really don't commend having divorce. I don't think so, because you have to always be tied to them in order to get to the celestial kingdom.
Yeah. Got you.
So I guess she was never thinking about divorce, and it's not like us how we would be thinking about.
She wasn't thinking that we will ever get divorced. Yeah. I mean, and that's true. When you get married, you're not really thinking about divorce, and especially in this, usually in these kinds of like religious groups.
Yeah.
I guess divorce is not something that is.
What you mean in the FLDS?
Yeah. Divorce probably is not something that was routine, and so she just knew like we're going to be together. You know, he's a good man.
Yeah.
He will make a good father. He will be involved with my children more so than my dad was. Right.
My stepdad.
Stepdad was right, and yeah, she wasn't any like she always said they were like best friends.
Yeah.
Right. So she wasn't looking for divorce, but even with that, we need to just be wise. The money that we have accumulated before we get married, or if we have some kind of inheritance that someone has left for us, like our parents.
Yeah.
You know, the parents, when they leave that for you, they're really not leaving that for you to share with the husband. They're leaving it, especially for daughters, they're leaving it so, you know, when you really need it, you can have it. She never should have brought that into the family to give them for nothing. She should have kept that, because by now it could have been something that she could have had for herself and for her children.
Yeah, for sure.
But now, like, she has to start from scratch.
At what? Almost 60. How old is she?
She is 50, I think Cody's 55, so I think maybe Janelle's 54 or 53.
Oh, so she's younger. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's Mary's the same age as Cody, I believe, and then Janelle is right after that, a year younger, and then Christine is a year younger, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, who wants to have to start their whole life over and start getting savings at what, 50? That sounds like a nightmare.
Oh yeah, it is. And you know, the thing is, Cody just has never had any kind of leadership. He just has never, from what we saw, up until the whole way through. It wasn't until Christine was actually gone from the family.
Yeah.
That he first parted his lips. Actually, no, that's not true. Because remember when he was crying to the psychiatrist?
Yeah.
And saying that the women were not allowing him to lead?
Right.
Like he has to fight to lead?
Mm-hmm.
That was when Robin had gotten into his ear.
Yeah.
And he was crying about it.
Yeah.
But, and probably trying to show her, look, I can lead, you know, I can lead. They just need to really let me lead. But that's not something that you've ever wanted. That's why your father called you irresponsible, because he needs to know leadership, responsibility, bone in your body.
Hello.
Okay, and he should know because he's your daddy. You never really showed any kind of leadership in anything. I mean, you know, you were doing wonderful things with the children, like hanging out with them and stuff. Okay, so that was great. But you never had that in any other ways that mattered.
Yeah.
You know, so, but now he wants it. It's very interesting, very contradictory.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
Give you a chance to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below.